Renowned radio talk show host Charlie Kirk is the latest to lambast the US government for not allowing Novak Djokovic to compete at this year's US Open. The 35-year-old is widely regarded as one of the best players in tennis history. 2 weeks ago, he beat Nick Kyrgios to win his 7th Wimbledon and 21st major title. However, his participation at the last Grand Slam of the year is doubtful, as the US requires proof of COVID-19 vaccination for all non-Americans to enter the country. That's something Djokovic doesn't have or intends to acquire. The US Open has also ruled out seeking an exemption for any player, making Djokovic's participation at Flushing Meadows this year impossible unless the entry rules to the US and the state of New York change. Kirk finds it bemusing that millions of unvaccinated illegals enter the country through the US southern border while Djokovic can't compete in New York. So let me get this straight. The US Gov't will let millions of unvaccinated illegals stream across the border and buy them plane tickets to anywhere they want to go, but they won't let the world's best tennis player come to New York and compete in the US Open? This is a disgrace, Kirk tweeted. Djokovic is a 3-time champion in New York. He made the 4th round last year but was disqualified after unintentionally hitting a lineswoman in his match against Pablo Carreño Busta. It is absurd that Novak Djokovic is not allowed to enter the USA for not being vaccinated, U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn. Charlie Kirk is not the only one to criticize the U.S. government for not allowing Novak Djokovic to play at Flushing Meadows because of his vaccination status. U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn finds it absurd that anybody, much less Djokovic, is punished for not being vaccinated, blasting U.S. President Joe Biden and his chief medical officer Anthony Fauci for furthering their agenda of a forever pandemic. She tweeted, "It is absurd that Novak Djokovic is not allowed to enter the USA. No one should ever be punished for not being vaccinated, but the left has realized that if COVID is over, they will lose control over Americans' lives. That's why Joe Biden and Anthony Fauci are pushing for a forever pandemic," Senator Blackburn tweeted. Djokovic is expected to feature in the Laver Cup for Team Europe at the O2 in London next month. However, under current rules, he cannot play at any of the North American hardcourt tournaments, including the US Open, because of his vaccination status.